Hi guys, my name is Anna. I hope you know that, and here we are just for the Quotex platform and binary options trading. Today is going to be the strategy based on the rune and on the envelopes, not the classic one, but anyway, such a nice strategy. Let's see how it's going to be working out in 5 bets and how the market is going to be kind, cruel for us today. Let's go. And here we are. 1 minute. Full bank, 10 seconds, and candles. Yep, correct. Here's gonna be the envelopes, and just changing to its standard 7 period. It's gonna be EMA, and here just gonna change in the thickness of it just to see it perfectly perfect. And second one gonna be the Arun. It's just looking such a monster indicator, just changing all of the thickness, and currency pairs, the latest one. And even I just found that the 90% of the Quotex, that's the rare day. And I am not low energized. I am just trying to speak a little bit less, to give a little bit less extra words, less extra info. So here we just, in complete silence, I wish gonna choose all of the currency pairs that we are having, and this is it. This is the strategy that we are having. And with the Arun lines, if you are confused, just check what of the line are actually repeating that all charts movements. And don't forget that here with the Arun lines, and you may see this is actually the green one, with the Arun lines we do mind all the crossing of the lines, and you may detect that when it was the drastic sometimes changing, we actually had this crossing. So quite important but quite easy strategy. Let's go. And look at that. Look at that green line. It is so flat, and it's actually for us means that it's going to be the continuation of the trend, at least for some while. And I do hope that 1 minute is going to be enough for that. And the envelope still showing us we getting upward. Not that perfectly, this is going to be the break-in, because we already been detecting some rising. But still, I do think we have a little bit time before it's going to be the breaking of the trend at all. Let's see. And just as I told you, we are just beginning to see some plateau. So we are just beginning to see that it's just the field of, I just got distracted by the profit because I was thinking what amount I actually invested that I gave such amount of money. Because sometimes you are so concerned of what's going on and you are just missing some simple things. Let's go next. And look at that. And again, with the Arun, it's actually quite complicated just because these lines are trying to be, so just like that. Trying to be a square. I don't know why, but it is. And look with the envelopes. With this period, it actually is so tiny, but I just wanted to try it. And out of these envelopes, we can actually detect just the tendency. It is like a little bit, not the same, but a little bit like moving average. So here we are. We just made this bet for an upward trend, and this flat Arun showing us it's going to be the continuation of the trend. We do not expect, at least for this tiny moment, some changes of the trend. So we just made it, and we do expect it's going to be working for us just as a profit. Let's see. And look at that. Look at that. It actually, what gave me the info, it's going to be the continuation. Not only that the Arun is quite flat, but that these lines are actually quite far from each other. And you may see now it started to get more closer. So I do expect maybe, but maybe not, but maybe it is trying to get, the reverse trend. So we are expect it's going to be the changing of it, and anytime soon, maybe a little bit far from now, but anyway, it's going to be happening. But when these two lines of their are quite far away, we do expect their continuation. So look at that. look how it actually looking for us, and look at this rune that it actually showing us we're getting a little bit more downward. But look at the envelopes right here. It is showing us, and I told you about the periods. Yep, on different situations it's just looking different, because in that situation with this, envelopes like 7, it's just was tiny one, and because it was quite clear tendencies here. Actually, envelopes still show to us that we have some space, and I've been actually a little bit naive, and I've been actually making this bet a little bit too soon. I do think I still may have it as a profit, and anyway, we just had this crossing, so I do expect it's gonna be actually some downward trend. But look at that, just look at that, how actually envelopes help me to make the right decision. I do have it's gonna be the right decision. Can you see that? Even I just got it. I was just checking if I actually got it. I just got it. At least some of that were profitable. And please, if you ask me to explain you why I just made it, and then I just got it as a profit. And in some case, these envelopes that it's getting wider and wider a little bit helped me, that it's not going to be that clear. But actually, at some point, I could make it as a downward bet, and actually I still get a profit just because this is the high volatility situation, and all of that. When the chart is flat, there is the high chances if you get for the upward bet, it's going to be the profit, and if you get for the downward bet, it still can be the profit, just because you may see the flat chart, flat lines. And here, I am so nervous, so excited. I promise not to talk much, but this is what I actually do, as always. But anyway, let's see with a little words of it. So envelope showing us we're getting downward, thanks God. And our one showing us actually with this green line, we are at the bottom, we just at the bottom, but look at this orange lines of our own. Showing us we're still getting downward, and this is what we are hoping for. Let's see. Just the bottom situations, please do not rise. Just please do not rise a lot. We still have some times just to be at the downward position. You can be at the plateau, you can be flat, and you can give me the profit in that case. Just worked out. So we've been detecting the downward trend, and we've been just at the point, and at that point we get it as a profit. And the last one. The last one. Again and again, envelope still tiny. And we may see that a round green line showing us we're getting flat and upward. I do hope it's not gonna be the changing of the trend when this is for last bets of mine. So I'm just gonna wait for that patiently and see the result. I just love it. When this envelope's so tiny, it gives me some feeling, some understanding that we are in a more clear trends, and with the clear trends you can have actually more clear results. So that was the last one. I don't know, I have the feeling that it was all mixed up, that I told you so many things that you are completely messed up, but I just hope it's not like that. But that was the last one. We just finished and we just go home. So it's done what it's done. And I told you that out of all of this, only 5 bets, I do feel quite strange and quite weird, I would say. So anyway, if you want some more clear information, because when I type, I can think more than when I talk, you can text me, all the links just below this video or in my bio, and I'm giving lots of signals, lots of additional info just on binary options, just because I love it in trading, that we can actually be profitable together and not to compete. So anyway, you can text me, as I told you. Just stay tuned, we're gonna get for some more.